Hey everybody, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in again. Today we're going to be installing a little something that I got from a friend. He's got a Mustang as well. I helped him out installing quite a few things on his car already. We lowered it. He actually ordered the same part he ordered me himself. And yeah, I helped him out quite a bit. So he came up and said, "Here you go, man. I ordered two, one for you, one for me," kind of as a thank you for helping him out. So that's pretty awesome. So we'll throw it on the car. Something I was going to get myself eventually anyways, so thanks to him. And like I said, help people out, they help you out. It's a win-win. So I'll flip you guys around, I'll show you what he got me, and then we'll get it installed on the car. So here you have it. You got the Steeda jacking rails. These are the low profile full length jacking rails. You can see they got the little caps on each end. Really good quality. The one thing you want to note when you're installing them though, if you look, one is just slightly shorter. The shorter one is your passenger side. I'm not quite sure why they made it shorter, but it is. So just keep that in mind if you order these. But like I said, really good quality. They're powder coated black, so they'll have lots of life to them. Caps on the end so you don't have any water, snow if you live around here, or any kind of gunk getting in there and rusting from the inside out. And you can see, nice solid. They're not too heavy. I think it's, according to the site, they're like 11 pounds altogether, so it's only about 5 pounds, 5.5 pounds per side. So can't go wrong. And then also what they send, you can see it does come really well wrapped. It was all bubble wrapped and saran wrapped and all that, so you don't bang up the edges while they're in shipping. But what they do send here is new bolts, and then these are little plugs to plug up the holes so it looks like the end caps eventually once it's on there. Same idea, keeps all the gunk from getting in there. You don't want anything sitting in there. That's how the rust will start. So the more you can keep out, the better. Yeah, they send you bolts. The only thing, they send you enough to use in all the holes, where me, I'm going to reuse the bolts that are on the car. There's 4 holes here. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. They're a little closer on the bottom. There's 3 bolts you take out on the car to make that fit. So I'm only going to end up using one of these shorter ones. And I say shorter, I'll show you the bolts once you take them out. They're about that long, probably about double the length. But yeah, we'll end up using only one of these. I'm just going to use the bolts that were in there originally because why not? So I will get the car jacked up one last time without the jacking rails. You can do it on the ground if you want. Mine might be a little harder because it's pretty low, but we'll get her jacked up just to show you guys what's all under there, and then we'll carry on. Alright, so we got the car jacked up enough for me to squeeze under here anyway. But basically, the front of the vehicle, you got those 2 bolts, 15 mil. You can see they're close together. You can see the rail standing over there. They're close together as well. Then, if you come all the way to the other side, hopefully it's not too dark, you have 2 back here as well. But you're only going to use the first one, this guy. Leave that one in place. You use this one, and then if you come over this way, you see there's already another hole threaded here. That's where that one Steeda bolt I was talking about will go. For the rest, I'm going to use the one from here. And then if you follow the car, we'll use those 2 down there as well. Alright, so there you go. Got the bolts out. This is what I mean. The ones in the car got the little washer, and they're like at least twice as long. They did have a little bit of blue Loctite, but they're not cranked down at all. Like, it's a one hand, no pressure to really get it off. So don't really know why they put Loctite on there, but whatever. I'm not putting any on when I put it back in. But yeah, I'm going to reuse the 3 of those. And then this guy goes in the 1 extra hole, which, like I said, the front are close together. The rear is further apart. The long one will be the furthest one down. This is where that extra bolt sits, up here somewhere. And then that is where that spare hole was, which is where she will go. Alright, you can see I got her up just loosely in there for now. I tightened up that one just to hold her up. If you just follow along, you can see it's a little bit lower now. It will go up more once I tighten it, but it doesn't come out much, that's for sure. One little note, if you're going to jack it up like I did and put your jack stands under, make sure you're not, like, it has all these little cutouts here where the clips go up top. Make sure you don't put your jack on any of those points, because otherwise you can't get that on. So I put it right on the front up here. I'm actually missing a clip I just noticed here. But, oh well. And that way it doesn't interfere when you put the rail on. And another little side note is, if you're going to use these little tiny Steeda screws, well, I'll show you on the one where it actually goes. You just need your socket, because me anyway, how do your fingers fit in there to tighten it up? So basically, get your socket, just take it off of the ratchet, put it in there like that. Fumble everything once, because, you know, that's how we do it. Then you can just try to you can see how much of a pain in the butt this is. Now imagine trying to do it with the little teeny screws. See? Still don't have it in. But I was going to say, imagine trying to do it with little teeny screws and then trying to get this in there all at the same time would just be a big hassle. So that's why there's the bigger one in here as well, the stock one. Just makes your life a lot easier to get the stuff back in. Alright, we got them all in. It's all tightened. As you can see, they are the low profile. So definitely low profile. It just barely sticks past where the little welded lip is before, where your pinch welds are. But you can see she's all up there good. All you need now, you get your little plugs. Block the light on you guys, wiggle you all around. But basically, if she'll focus, come on. There you go. Basically, you just get the plug, give it a little push. Doesn't click or nothing. You can see it kind of concaves in a little bit. That's how you know she's in. Grab the other one. Same thing, give it a good little push. And you're done. So we'll go to the other side. Get her all bolted up. And we're all set. Alright, wouldn't be an install video without a little test. So you can see, jack stands are out. She's up just on the jacking rail, doesn't affect the plastic at all anymore. And then see if we can slowly let her down. I think it's time for a new jack almost. Low profile, because I'm not sure I'll even be able to get this out. If we're lucky, we're lucky today. Because as you can see, my makeshift 2x4, that's probably another, I don't know, ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch maybe. and that's just enough to get the jack under there. So definitely time for a low profile jack. But we'll get the other side on there and then we'll be done with this. Alright guys, there you have it. They're both on. Passenger side, I actually didn't end up jacking up the car. As long as you can feel around, you'll find the bolts. It'll work out just fine. Get them tightened down. Like I said, I think it was only like 40 or 50 pounds it's supposed to be at. So not tight at all. Just wrench them tight, give it a little oomph, and you're good to go. It's not going anywhere. So as you can see, it works good. We can jack up the whole side of the car. Highly recommend it if you have some sort of drag pack or anything. Maybe you change your tires out at the drag strip. Can jack up one side, switch them out, drop it down, you're good to go. And in my case, I wanted them for like oil changes and stuff. You don't have to fudge around underneath looking for the right spot to jack it up. You can just pick a spot, lift it up, drop your jack stands underneath, and you're good to go. So highly recommended. Steeda makes awesome parts. I'm not going to be worried about it. Should last a long time. And as always, hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. We got a couple more things coming for this car. One of them's actually over there in the garage already. I won't show you. Just waiting on one more piece. I'll explain that when it gets here. And yeah, stay tuned for the next videos. Subscribe so you don't miss anything, and we'll catch you in the next one.